It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way.
Still marinating your insides.
Have to keep old age at bay somehow.
Isabela, you look well.
Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
The search for this thing has consumed you. Let it go.
Look, I know how you feel about this, but it's important to me, and I'm going to need your help when the time comes.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes, that turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic.
You're wasting your time. Castillon probably doesn't care anymore.
I retrieved it. It would be mine if not for those rotten storms. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
And here I was hoping you'd forgotten.
Just promise me you'll consider it.
If it means that much to you, you have my support.
Thanks. I appreciate it. If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Why do you always win at cards?
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back. A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here. The Hanged Man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
And you'll wake up and find someone stolen your trousers.
That's when you know it's a party.
I don't need a drink.
Oh, well, more for me then.
That's generous of you.
What's coin if not for spending, eh?
You could save up to buy yourself a new ship.
There you go, ruining our fun with good sense. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
That's mildly insulting, you know.
You know what I mean.
I am who I am. Take it or leave it.
Oh, Maker, learn to take a compliment, will you?
What happened to you cast me about like a summer storm and I loved every minute of it?
You can enjoy a person in a bedroom but detest their company outside of it. I don't detest your company outside of the bedroom. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked.
Maybe you would have been shipwrecked sooner. I'm a terrible sailor.
Are you? I suppose I'll have to keel haul you till you shape up.
If you hadn't been shipwrecked, we wouldn't have met. That would have been a shame.
I'll drink to that.
Thinking about what might have been is pointless.
You're right, of course. Forget the past, celebrate the present.
Cheating?
Hey, I gave her back her things. You saw me.
Don't you have anything better to do with your time?
Like what?
Have you ever thought of saving your coin to buy a ship instead of spending it on drinks and card games?
What? You expect me to think that far ahead? Please. So, what's new? Why are you here? Is there a burning orphanage full of children we need to save or something?
Can't you hear the screams? We need to go.
Why don't you go save them? Bring Aveline or something. I'm busy relaxing.
Did you hear something about that?
Oh, I was joking. You still know what a joke is, right?
That's not funny.
That's a surprise. Is there anything you do find funny? You need to relax once in a while. Take a deep breath. Learn to enjoy life. Like me.
Don't hold me to your standards.
Standards? You're the one with the exacting standards. The one who's always got to be doing something important. Unlike some people, I know how to enjoy life.
My idea of fun doesn't involve bad whiskey in a flea-ridden rat hole.
Snob. And you know that's not what I meant.
I think you enjoy life a bit too much.
And why not? Life's short. When you get right down to it, we're not responsible for anyone but ourselves. You can choose to be free, or you can choose to be saddled with all the world's problems.
You're just irresponsible and selfish.
Nah, why quibble over definitions?
Life would be empty and cheerless if I couldn't share my good fortune and help the needy.
That's the most pathetic thing I've heard all day.
Being involved in Kirkwall's problems has given me coin, power, and influence.
And people keep coming to you. They're taking advantage of you. Fact is, you're nothing but a glorified errand boy. We're done here. Talking to you is exhausting, and not much fun.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
You can't see it, but below deck there's a perfect replica of you with a dozen sailors in attendance.
You tease. I'm sure there isn't. It is a worthy goal to work towards, however.
I saw it and thought it would be perfect for you.
It is. This is probably the only ship I'm going to have for a while. How pathetic is that? Going over a model ship. It almost looks like my new ship. I know a perfect spot for it in the captain's cabins.
I'm told it's a perfect replica of an Antivan frigate.
I wouldn't call it perfect, but it does come close.
Baby animals are cute. Ships, not so much.
Thank you, Hawke. This was a thoughtful gesture. Oh, good. Another ship I can't get to.
I thought you liked ships.
I like real ships. The kind that go on the ocean and take you places. Not tiny, made of twigs and stuck in a bottle ships.
I should get a craftsman to make a teeny tiny Isabela and stick it on the teeny tiny ship. She could be waving. Stick it on a shelf somewhere. For decoration.
Oh, and what should I decorate? This bar? Maybe I'll just put this right here and stare at it dolefully while I drink. What fun.
This was wasted on you.
You can take it back then. Good luck finding some use for a tiny ship in a bottle.
I just wanted to help. I thought you'd like to have something that reminded you of the sea.
I suppose it is rather cute. So, this is where you live. Not bad. I preferred the old place. It had, more charm.
You're talking about the shack I shared with my mother, uncle, and brother.
I meant Lowtown. Dirty, chaotic, glorious Lowtown.
You don't like my new house?
The house is fine, I suppose. But Lowtown... The smell of tar, and the sea, and the sound of some whore plying her trade in a back alley. Oh. Don't you miss that?
Just a little bit. Hightown can be a little dull.
That's what I say.
Bad smells and awful noises. Why would I miss that?
Because it adds character to a place, you goose. Hightown's nice enough, I suppose, for people who like clean streets and polite neighbors. I thought you were different. Wilder. More dangerous. Someone worthy of a duel.
I'm just as wild and dangerous as I was back in Lowtown. I just sleep on cleaner sheets now.
If that's not a challenge, I don't know what is.
Who needs clean sheets anyway?
I knew you were special from the moment I laid eyes on you. You're someone worthy of a duel.
You can say what you mean, Isabela. We're friends.
Let's just say, the last man I crossed swords with yielded before I even got started. It left me unsatisfied.
I know exactly what you need. I'll give you a duel, but you might regret it.
Try me.
Don't say I didn't warn you. You can get your thrills in Hightown if you know where to look.
Oh. And where would that be?
I can show you what I have in mind. That's not a good idea.
Your loss. Let me know how the buttoned-up, straight-laced women of Hightown work out for you. Tell you what, why don't we just have some girly fun? Just you and me.
I don't know what you mean.
Us. Together. Telling secrets. Exploring each other's hidden depths.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. What? Like shopping?
No, silly.
That's not a good idea.
Suit yourself. I'll just get my giggles elsewhere. No hard feelings. I should go. That was an interesting diversion.
I don't want you wandering the streets alone at this hour.
You're sweet, but I can watch out for myself.
I'm not done with you.
I'm not going to reveal all my secrets in one night.
Is that all I am to you? Oh, my wounded heart.
We were using each other, sweet thing. I was curious about you, and now my curiosity is sated. Wait. You're not thinking of bringing feelings into this, are you?
No. This was just for fun.
Good.
What about love?
Love? We were ratting. It has nothing to do with love.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Why? I'm not.
Emotions complicate things.
Exactly.
It's not always up to you. Love can be pretty persistent.
I don't care. It can go pester someone else. Did you know I was once married? When I was freed, I swore I would never marry again.
I can't imagine you married.
I was his plaything. A prized possession. He saw me with my mother at the market in Lemerin and decided he had to have me. My mother gave me away for a goat and a handful of gold coins. She didn't even haggle over the price. Bitch.
Your marriage was loveless, and you've never experienced true love.
Oh, I've been in love. I fell in love with a man not long after my husband died. He foolishly asked for my hand. I refused to be tied down again, and I fled. It broke his heart. Destroyed him.
Love them and leave them, eh?
That's right. He should have known better.
I'm sorry it ended that way.
He was better off. I saved him a lot of trouble in the long run.
I bet he got over it.
He must have. I don't know. I never saw him again.
How were you freed from the marriage?
My husband took an assassin's blade to the back of the skull. And before you start jumping to conclusions, no, I didn't hire the assassin. I did thank him profusely, however. Ah, Zevran. He was an artist.
You're not afraid of being hurt. You're just afraid of hurting someone else.
No, Look, it isn't like that. It's just easier this way. Now, if you're done trying to confuse the issue, I'm going to go.
I know you don't want to be tied down, and I would never do that to you.
Good. I appreciate it.
Love is a messy business.
This life suits me. I'm free. It's easier this way. Come see me at the tavern sometime. I know a cozy little nook behind the ale barrels. That was... Thank you. I should go. I wouldn't want to take advantage of your hospitality.
I like it when you take advantage of my hospitality.
It was fun, wasn't it? Well, you know, if you ever want to do it again.
What about love?
Love's not for everyone. It's not for me. It's just... messy.